What is up, everybody? Indigo Die here. Just getting in some late night PUBG. Thank you guys for stopping by. I started a little bit late just because, well, you know, in my description there's two great streamers that I always try to shout out. One Shot Girl and Stat. They're both in my description. Make sure you go and check them out if you haven't already. But One Shot Girl just got back from a Holy Land trip down in Jerusalem, and she went and saw a lot of things, and you know, it sounds like she had a really great time. And her community is doing a really, like, it's what I want my community to be. You know, as the channel gets bigger and better, and you know, the regs on the channel are you know, very cool, really nice to hang out with. So, but you know, her community is giving her a really good welcome back, and it's really nice to see. I was starting to tear up a little bit. I had to leave because I was starting to tear up too much. So, but I thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into the game. Yeah, she's a fantastic streamer. Streams every day except for Sundays. Every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, if you've never heard of her, you know, I'd be shocked if you're a stream watcher and you've never heard of her. But if you haven't, for whatever reason, make sure you go and check her out. Her link is in my description. Absolutely fantastic streamer. Really wonderful. She puts so much time, so much work into her channel, and her whole family supports her as much as she supports her whole family, which is another wonderful thing. And yeah, her community doesn't just love her for, you know, just for her gameplay. Her community loves her for who she is as a person and the things that she does. And the you know, the laughter and smiles that she brings to her channel. So I mean, it's a goal. You know, I look at streamers like her and Stat and the communities that they have, and it's a goal for me. This is what I want my channel to become. So I try to catch them as often and as regular as I can, and I'm telling you, man, you can't watch their streams without you know, just being amazed at the amount of work and time and effort that they put in. You may not think it, you know, if you're not a streamer, you may not think the amount of work that goes in behind a channel like that, but you know, the day that she has off, she doesn't even really have off. I mean, and it's not that she's slaving away. Like, she's constantly working on her channel, even on her day off, I'm sure. You know, and she does it because she wants to do it. She does it because she loves to do it, and it shows. It shows definitely in her channel, for sure. So once again, you know, give her a look-see if you haven't checked her out already. Absolutely fantastic streamer. It was nice, yeah. She was just finishing up her stream, and a lot of her community were being like super supportive, as they always are with her. It was so nice to see, so nice to see. But yeah, you know, I mean, I'm glad she's back. I missed her streams as well, but I'm more happy that she was able to get away and have a wonderful trip and her experience that she'll always be able to call her own. Alright, so we are playing some PUBG, and then you know, we might swap over to another game tonight. We will see. My late night streams are... Hey, what's up, Quatch? How you doing, my friend? Hello, just finished watching the stream of Life is Strange. Cool story game, or whatever you call it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing it, you know, like chapter by chapter, and I like the idea of, you know, the butterfly effect and everything like that. It's really good. The art was really decent. So, and I mean, for a game that's like, you know, free, I mean, how could you possibly go wrong? I heard such good things about it that I was actually planning on getting it anyways, and then all of a sudden, bang! PlayStation Network says, "Oh, well, you know, we're giving it out for free this month if you want to play it." I was like, "What? Wow, this is perfect." But anyways, Quatch, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope my eyes aren't too puffy. I was in a One Shot Girl stream just before I got started here, and I was tearing up a little bit because she's just to see the support from her channel. So it's so nice to see. So nice to see. All right. Yeah, so once again, we're gonna jump. I might jump into Canarium after this. I don't want to let some of these. Sometimes I let some of these indie games go too long before I pick them up again, and you know, it takes me a minute to get back into them. But I don't want to let any of them go too far without getting back into them. So yeah. How has your day been, Quatch? It's yeah, like, do you have any plans? I know we got plans for Father's Day at all tomorrow. Is Father's Day in the States tomorrow? I'm not sure if it is or not. I think it's the same. I believe it's the same. That on there. A lot of shooting going on. Not bad since I'm on vacation now, 2 weeks. Oh, sweet! Nice, nice, nice. Vacation time's always good time. I'm leaving the VSS behind. I know it's a sniper gun, but I find that it doesn't do too much for me. It doesn't work for me. I'd much rather have a submachine gun. Professor X didn't help. David the Chester is sketchy as hell. I do like Lesbo lead up. Oh, Quatch. You are too funny. You are a character, my friend. A character, I say. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we gotta get moving. Scott R, what is up, my friend? Yo, yo, yo. Been some time. Yeah. Well, I saw you in here a couple nights ago, I think. But it doesn't matter how long. It doesn't matter how long it's been, man. I'm just glad you stopped by. I'm glad you come by to say hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I was just watching some of Julie's stream before I came on tonight. Oh, man. No, I'm going to stick with what I got. Actually, what does 556? How's your day been, Scott? Are you you have plans for Father's Day tomorrow? She back in the States? Yeah, she is back. I think she's leaving on Wednesday for VidCon. But yeah, it was great to see. It was great to see her. She got a very nice welcome from her community. A welcome back from her community. Not surprising, her community is a stellar one. Real stellar. A group of people. I know, awesome that she's back, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm glad she got a chance to get away and, you know, have an experience that she'll always be able to remember. But it's nice to have her back as well, for sure. Yeah, she's back for a few days, and she's off to VidCon on Wednesday, I think. What's up, Wilfredo, my friend? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Once again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button just down below the video. Oh, shit. A little complicated situation with my father, though. LOL. How about you, dude? Oh, I didn't mean to... I hope I didn't touch on a sore spot there, my friend. But, you know, I mean... Yeah, we're going out with the fam out to the track. You don't look so good, Indy. Are you sick? No, my eyes are a little puffy. I was crying watching the end of Julie's stream there, man. And I'm wearing a I'm wearing this sweater just because it's cold down here in the basement when the air conditioning's on. Yeah, man, I was getting all choked up on Julie's stream. I had to go. Or else I was gonna break up and start crying myself. I was already tearing up as it was. Ah, shit! Oh, damn. Yeah, I haven't really done anything with my hair. It's been a really lazy day. I've been spent the day just doing some logo work for the stream and stuff like that, but just not that close. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. That is cool. I thank you guys for stopping by, though. All right. Exit to lobby. We're just getting in some PUBG, and then we're probably gonna maybe jump into Canarium. Canarium? I always think I'm saying it wrong when I say it. Oh, he was crying. Yeah, I cry. I cry a lot. It's easy for me to cry. I'm one of those guys who doesn't hold back. Crying is very cathartic. Crying is very, very cathartic. But yeah, I'm a big crier. Doesn't bother me. Speaking of people who like to cry, what's up, Justin? I pop in. The first thing I see is Indy getting wrecked. What was it? Were you expecting to see something else when you came into one of my games? Crying on the end of Julie's stream, eh? So I wasn't the only one. Yeah, no, I was. It was nice. It was nice to see the support. It's great to see the support in her channel. I aim for my channel to be something like hers. It's that's what I mean. Like, you know, it's all about the community. It's all about you guys. You know, the regs, the people hanging out, and that sort of thing. But Yeah, it was pretty, I'm telling you, there's no better feeling. Doctor Who said it best, you know, there's no happy crying. You gotta love happy crying. Happy crying is great. What is the meaning of this cry? Cry, Justin, it's a word for what people do. This salty substance comes out of their eye when they're sad, or when they're happy, or when they're overcome by emotion. People were crying just because, you know, they were so happy to see her happy. She was happy to be back, and everyone was happy to see her happy, and yeah, you know, a lot of people were, you know, donating and everything like that, which was adding on to you know, everyone was just showing the support, and it was making her happy, which was making her tear up, which I think was making other people tear up. Sounds like something for sissies. No, I don't cry. Hurts my throat, so I don't do it. Well, it's a good way. I guess that's a good reason why not to do it. Oh, man. But yeah, we're doing the Father's Day thing tomorrow. Today was just working on stuff for the stream, doing some logo variations and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a lazy day. I've been like sitting in my PJs and t-shirt all day, and then it started to get colder around the house, so I threw on a sweater. I've been really, really lazy today. Well, I shouldn't say I'm lazy. I've been in front of my computer all day, just, you know, doing stuff. But I was enjoying it, so yeah. Hey, hey! Ah, see, he was smart. He put it out there. He put that vehicle there because he thought I would try and run out there. That ghost vehicle just drove off by itself. Am I crying right now? No, I'm not crying right now. No, I'm not crying right now. I'm starting to get warm though now that I turned on my the light for my stream and stuff. He's holding it in. He's holding it in. I don't hold my feelings in. There's no point to it. There's no point to it. No point to holding them in. Let it all out, bro. No, I let enough of it out already. Butthole ran over you. I know. He was smart. He parked the bike right in front of the door, thinking that, you know, okay, he's going to try and get out, and I'm going to get stuck there, and he's going to punch me to death. It was a very good move. Very, very clever. Yes! Hashtag top 90 in the chat. Indeed, indeed. Faux show, faux show. So yeah, we're gonna play some PUBG. I'm gonna try doing the like we've been doing the last few nights. We're gonna try and do the city gun running, being aggressive, not worrying about winning the game unless that presents itself. But we're gonna play this for a little bit, and then I was thinking about jumping into Canarium afterwards because I need to know what's going on in that game. I need to know what's going on. It's such a crazy game. I don't want too much time to pass before we get back to it. And we played Life is Strange last night. Looking forward to playing the next episode of that. That was really good. I enjoyed it. Top 90 in the chat, y'all. What's up, Jen? How you doing? I was putting the stream off a little bit so I could watch Julie's stream there a bit. Be right back in a bit. Dog is getting overly excited when I say I want to go inside. Oh yeah, those are the magic words, right? Outside and treats. How's your day been, Jen? It's nice to see Julie back, wasn't it? It was good. It's good to see Julie back. It was a good stream. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. You can tell, Jen, you can yell at Justin for me. He was scolding me because I was telling him I was crying in Julie's stream. Maybe not full out crying, but I was tearing up a little bit. And he made fun of me. Do you believe it? He made fun of me. He's trying to make me cry again, I think. My day was good, and yes, it was great to see you back. Yeah, no, indeed. I'm glad you had a good day. Are you doing the Father's Day thing tomorrow? I don't know if you're going to be out and about, or I was tearing up too. So what, Justin? Do you have no heart? Oh my God! What am I doing? I'm getting my legs to turn on each other. Don't fight in the chat. I have a heart, but it's pretty dark. So once again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button just down below the video. I was thinking about playing, a couple rounds of this and then maybe jumping into Canarium. I want to get back into that game and figure out what the hell is going on. I need to know. I need to know what's going on. Itchy nose. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, so trying to be aggressive. Once again, for those of you who are new, my late night streams, I usually do 2 streams a day throughout the week. And then on the weekends, I just do a late night stream. So my late night streams are usually pretty varied. It's kind of like a play what I feel like playing, and it could be, 2 or 3 games in a night, and who knows. But I thank you for stopping by. By the way, Jane, you weren't here, but Indy started this whole thing. Started what whole thing? What are you talking about? I just let you both sort it out. Holy Shamoli, how many of these 4 scopes do I have? That's right. I'm taking that one too. Just so no one else can take it. Because I'm a prick that way. Now, if only you would give me a gun to put these scopes on, I would be very thankful. Indy, did you get the tip I just did? Oh. No, I didn't see it. It didn't show up here. It's not showing up on Streamlabs. It might take a sec. I thank you though, Wilfredo. I thank you very much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Hashtag Wilfredo in the chat, please. Thanks, man. You didn't really need to do that. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Speaking of people who cry, here's Justin. What? Did I say that? I didn't say that. Damn. Okay. You even have recorded evidence too. That's not fair. Matrix. All right. There we go. That's what we're talking about. No, we need that. Okay. Okay. Let's switch that. Take that back. Take that. Put that on there. Don't need another one of those. We'll drop that finally. Get rid of that. Actually, no, I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that whole gun. I don't need that gun. It's just weighing me down. You're such a liar. What? No. I don't say those kind of things. Who's shooting over there? Who's shooting over there? Yeah, Wilfredo, it didn't go through, but I'll let you know if it does. I'll definitely like I'll send it. I'll put it up a note on Discord or whatnot. Julie was mentioning that I haven't streamed yet today, but Julie was mentioning that Streamlabs was acting up for her, so hopefully that's hopefully that's all that I have to worry about. But all right, so looks like it's gonna be party near Rosehawk. Rosehawk. All right. Oh, Julie got a sick 7-kill chicken dinner solo tonight. That was pretty good too. And she says she's just average at this game. Who does she think she's joking, huh? Who does she think she's joking? shit. Trying to bait them out a little bit, trying to figure out where they are. Man. Did you... Hold on a sec. Let me refresh. Let me restart Streamlabs just to make sure that it's... Okay, I just did it again. Did you tip twice? Wilfredo? If you did, I can definitely refund those, so don't worry. Oh man. Why things like this gotta happen? Give me one sec, guys. Let's see here. Just checking something out. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know tomorrow if that made its way over. I'll definitely let you know either way, whether it comes tomorrow or the day after. I'll let you know when it comes. But if it doesn't show up, I'll let you know that as well. I just want to make sure that everything's like safe transfer wise on your side as well. The stupid folder. I restarted it. It doesn't seem to be showing up just yet, but and you did it on your computer, right? Or I wasn't even looking at the screen. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I assumed that everybody had moved on. Everyone was like already in the safe zone because I was doing something. So I figured, oh well, there's nobody around right now. I can jump my way out and then head to the safe zone. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Too funny! Too funny! Yeah, so I was working on some logo stuff today. Now I just gotta cut out some characters and stuff for that donation, my donation page, donator, thank you page thing, and hopefully once I get that done, maybe this week, maybe I can get it up and running this week. I'm hoping so. Anyways, you did it on your PC. Okay. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, Julie killed it on that chicken dinner tonight. She's playing like she didn't miss a day. Didn't skip a beat. I need to talk with her. She can't be going around calling herself average because I try to call myself average to make myself feel good. So if she calls herself average, then I'm below average. And I don't want to be below average. Oh, you didn't get me killed, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, I wasn't watching the screen because I assumed that... never make assumptions. Never make assumptions. I assumed that everybody was like already in the safe zone. So I just jumped and started running thinking that no one was going to be around anyway. So don't you ever worry about it. Don't you guys ever feel like you cannot chat to me or talk to me in the chat. And I mean, I know some of you during certain tense moments of a game, hold off on the chat. And that's nice and everything, but you don't have to do it. I mean, I would much rather, keep the chat going. Hope that you guys are chatting it up, and I mean, I appreciate it when you do it, but it's not something that I expect you to do. I want to talk to you guys. The chatting's so much more important. The community is so much more important than the game. Game's a game. The game's a game. I die, I start up a new game, but liming with my regs? No. I would never want anything to interrupt that, ever. So once again, for those of you who are Bourdain fans, Anthony Bourdain is going to be doing a bit on Trinidad and Tobago, the food in Trinidad and Tobago, tomorrow night. I think 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I think. So if you want to know about some of the food that me and my family eats, check it out. I hear them. They're in that house right across the way. I don't know when they're coming over here. That's the only thing. man. He's over there. He's over there. Looking for a scope. Frantically looking for a scope. Oh, yes. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I will take that and that. See if we can throw him off the center. They're over there. They're being patient. I want to take this house over here, though. Man. My weekend's been pretty good. Been in front of my computer for the majority of the day. What about you guys? What have you guys been up to today? Oh, what? The vector is there? Oh, man. Turdy McBeans. Oh, should I take the vector? I like the UMP. I'm sticking with my UMP. 3 bullets I don't have enough room for. Backpack. Would be greatly appreciated. Drove to Austin with a friend yesterday and we partied it up with a bunch of other friends. Lots of drinking, dancing. I rode a mechanical bull for the first time. Recovering tonight. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned you were going out of town. Sweet. I'm glad you had a good time. Rode a mechanical bull. So, if you had to ride a real bull in real life, how would you stack up? How do you think you'd stack up? I'd die if I had to ride a real one. Alright. Probably good if it was a baby bull. Maybe. So how long were you on it? How long were you on the mechanical bull last night? I mean, it's your first time, so... I'm sure even 5 seconds would have been a feat for someone doing it their first time. Them things are big, bad, and mean. 26 seconds? Holy shit. Wow, it's pretty good. I've seen people use those things and last like 2 seconds. And your first try, you lasted 26 seconds? That's pretty good. I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. I think the guy took it really easy on me. He had to let me stay on for a while since it cost $7. Oh. What they should do is they should have a rule saying, if you fall off within the first, however many seconds they want to set it at, then you get to go again for free. No, no, no. Don't die. Oh, what am I doing? I'm aiming to get myself killed. What's up, Mike Plays? How you doing, my friend? We're playing some PUBG tonight, and then in a little while, that was my computer, sorry. In a little while, I'm gonna hop over to Canarium because I need to know. I need to know what's going on in that crazy, crazy game. So if you're down for that, stick around. I mean, I'm glad you stopped by in the first place. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it indeed. Flash hider? Can we put that on? Where'd it go in there? I don't have a backpack yet. That's not good. Shit. Welcome to the Limers. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Lime, my friend. You have to throw the pretty girls a bone. That's probably how long the Mayweather fight is going to last. 26 seconds. Alright. We're gonna crawl. We're gonna crawl the whole goddamn way. We're in the safety circle. We got time to waste. I'm gonna use this hay or this wheat field as cover. Oh, careful now. Get back in the cover there. But yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day, so Me, my cousin, my brother, and all of them are taking my mom and my dad out to the track. Always a good time, good food, just hanging out with the fam. Nothing like some healthy gambling to bring your family together. You know what I mean? No doubt, no doubt. 26 seconds on a mechanical bull. I'm not even sure if I'd be able to get on a mechanical bull nowadays. So, let's see here. Do you go to Austin regularly, Jen? When I say regularly, like, I mean, I don't mean like every weekend, but like, you got friends there, so I'm assuming you go there every now and then. That's what I mean by regularly. Not like you're commuting to work every day or anything ridiculous like that, but... Oh my god. Me on a mechanical horse? Oh my god. I'm telling you, man, people would pay just to watch me try and get on that thing and stay on that thing over and over again. I wouldn't even have to pay to do it. People would pay to watch me do it. That's how ridiculous I would look. That is how ridiculous I would look. Oh my god. I mean, I can tell you that I'm a big guy. That thing's not throwing me very far, but still, just trying to hold on. Oh man. I remember I went water skiing once. I've never been there to hang out before. I usually just drive through on my way to San Antonio. Oh, okay. Alright. I went water skiing once when I was in Mexico with some friends, or not water skiing, jet skiing. And it was the first time. Now, she was behind me, holding me. This is a tiny girl, like a really, really, really tiny girl, and I'm a huge guy. So she had no problem holding on to me. That's no problem. But she's like, "Oh, let's switch." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, I didn't care about that. I'm like, I said, "Okay, well, maybe why don't you just drop me off on the shore there, and then, you know, take it for a ride." She's like, "Oh, no, you just hop on back. You can hold on to me." I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work. I think my the juxtaposition of my weight shifting is pretty much gonna pull you right off. So she was sure of herself, though. So we went for it. We got to a wave, did a sharp turn. Man, did I throw her so far when I slid off that thing. Took a sharp turn, I went flying. I was holding on to her, so since I went flying, I took her right with me. And it was like shot putting a human being. Like, it was crazy. It was nuts. It was too funny. Good times. Wow, that's some serious crawling I just done right there. It was ridiculous. It's so funny. Good times. But she realized she made a bad decision after that. Oh, it was so funny. We were laughing so hard. Like ragdoll status, man. I just tossed her so far trying to hold on to her. I mean, it probably would have just been better, like, knowing that we were going to take the turn. It probably would have just been better for me to just, like, let go of her and just, you know, just take the hit myself, hit the water on my own, and leave her to go on her merry way. But, no. No, it's like, no, I'll take it with me. Sure, why not? Oh, man. Too funny. We're playing it cool. We're trying to play it cool. I was gonna play aggressive, but after crawling into this field here, spent all my time on my stomach, I figure I better just play it cool. Yeah, man, too funny. Ah, the days are gone. It's not like I'm full of ridiculous stories, but I do have some. I told a friend of mine the story. He's like, oh, dude, you have to tell that story on stream sometime. I was going to do a vlog about it, but you want to hear a very strange story? So, before, I live in a town called, like a small town called Waterloo in Ontario. Just about an hour outside of Toronto. And, it's, when my parents moved from Montreal, I moved into this townhouse. And the area that we lived in was actually was really, really good for families, actually. I mean, it was a new, like, townhome subdivision. The Bush Warfare, yeah, I know, eh? A new townhome subdivision, and so it was a bunch of these homes. Wow, just barely on the circle there. A bunch of these homes that, you know, had a bunch of areas around them that were great for kids, parks and, you know, like large expansive fields and stuff like that. But it's all was in a pretty tight area. So, you know, being that for what it was almost impossible not to get to know all the neighborhood kids, because it was a small area, but it was, you know, all the homes were pretty dense in the being close together, and so we used to play baseball quite a bit, and you know, we'd have to do the whole ghost runner thing because we didn't have enough players, and so, and one of these days, a girl had moved into the neighborhood, and she used to sit down and you know, watch us play. And I was like, we are all like, well, you know, just come play. We could always use an extra player. So yeah, she did. She joined us, and, you know, a regular part of the group. And it turned out that I, who have always got along really well with girls, actually, hold on a sec. I see that guy up there. Yeah, so I always got along well with women, you know, throughout my entire life. And I got to know her really well, and her parents really well, that I used to be able to, you know, come and go from her house. I was a very young kid. But her parents knew me, they knew my parents, so I was able to come and go you know, I'd be able to walk into her house, you know, without having to, you know, ring the doorbell or anything like that, and vice versa. She was the same with us, my family. So, and you know, sure, I was young. You know, it was kind of like one of my first crushes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how young I was. I can't remember, but so one day, I got to know her very well. Know her very well. I didn't. She was, even though I had a bit of a crush on her, I didn't cross any boundaries or anything like that because she was too much of a friend, you know, to lose to something silly as a non-existent relationship, obviously. And I was a child, for God's sake. I didn't know any better. But so one day, I went to the house. I walked right into the house, and I kind of noticed some differences, but not a lot. I was kind of confused, and all of a sudden, was I not shooting? I thought I was shooting. I knew he was in there. I had to drop on that. Oh, my God! I should have just stayed where I was. I knew he was in there. I'm looking at the replay right now. I had my button down. I thought I was shooting him. Oh, man, I don't think I got any shots off there. Anyways, so one day, so I walked into the house, and I'm just like, I went and sit down on the couch. I just assumed that they were in the house somewhere. And this strange lady comes up, and she's like, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah. I just had this weird moment in my head. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, yeah. Just so, you know, I don't want to say her name in public. I'll just call her Jane. It's like, yeah, is Jane home? And they're like, oh, do you mean the so-and-sos? They mentioned their last name. I'm like, yeah. Now, be aware, I was just hanging out at this place the day before, right? And it's literally like the day after. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, they moved out last night. I'm like, okay, I was a child, right? I was probably... It was such a long time ago. I'm getting stuck in my ears. But anyways, so I was just like, they moved out last night? Literally, in the span of one night, gone. Everything that they had in their house was gone. So when I walked into the house, I kind of had the semblance that things were different, but because I wasn't looking for a difference, it didn't really hit me right away. And as she said it, yeah, I know, right? So I was just like, this is nuts, you know, they just move out over one night? And this isn't the end of the story. So some years pass, whatever. Maybe like a year or two pass. Yeah, okay. This is the funny thing. A year or two pass. Me and my family move to a neighborhood which isn't very far from that same neighborhood. I'm riding my bike, and there's Jane, literally like a street over from our new house that we just moved into. There's a house that I'm in right now. There's Jane just walking on the street. Okay, witness protection program. I was thinking the same thing, but so I saw her on the street, and just like out of a ridiculous teen movie, my bike like hits the curb. I go flying over on my little BMX bike, and my bike lands on top of me, and I just look like a fool. And she comes running up to me, and she's like, Anil? I'm like, for those of you who don't know, my name is Anil, A-N-I-L. That's where the whole indigo dye comes from. That's another story. But she's like, Anil? I'm like, Jane? She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what? I was so I was so shocked, and I was so embarrassed because my bike was like sitting on top of me, and I was like, well, I just moved in right there. And she's like, oh, she's like, I live right here, literally, like maybe 6, 8, 9, like maybe 9 houses away, essentially. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, being all flustered and embarrassed that I just fell over on my bike. And, you know, once again, this was a girl that I kind of had a crush on, and she just kind of up and left. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So I just left it. I didn't ask her. I was a kid once again. I didn't ask her what had happened to her, what she did, what her family had done. Did you just get up and move? I just was happy to see her, you know, and so I just pretended like, you know, none of it was strange. And it we got, you know, we got to know each other a little bit better. A couple of years had passed, and the same fucking thing happened again. I got to know her well enough. We were going in and out of each other's houses. I even had a cousin in England who came to visit, and he ended up getting a little bit of a crush on her as well. It was all innocent. We were very young and everything. But yeah, so so one day I go to the house, I walk in, and I'm literally like only a couple steps. I hope you got to hang out with her again after seeing her like that. We did. We hung out for quite a bit. This is what I mean. Like, so we became really good friends again. She had a lot of birds. In her kitchen, she had a lot of birds. They had like 3 or 4 or 5 different cages of birds in her kitchen. And for whatever reason, her family liked birds, whatever. And her parents and everything were great. They loved me, and we got along very well. But yeah, so sure enough, we were hanging out like normal, and I went over again one day, walked in the front door, door was open. I know what you're thinking, like, don't people lock their doors? Well, the door was open, but I was only in the same thing. Yeah, I was only in there for about, like, you know, a step or two, when the person who owned the house at that point in time was like right there. They're like, can I help you? I was still a kid, so they weren't really like, it wasn't like, you know, a time where people were worried about people breaking into other people's houses. I was just like, I just said right off the bat, I'm like, do the, you know, so-and-sos live here anymore? And they're just like, no, they moved out last night. I'm like, I was like, what? Once again, this is a house that was fully furnished, all kinds of stuff in there, and I was in there the day before. And, yep, walk in, gone. Through the night, just gone. And I just kind of like went, okay, I'm sorry. And it was almost like, it's almost like they knew that it was a weird situation because she didn't really say anything. And almost like, well, because they would have gotten the house literally overnight. Like, I mean, not only did these people move out in a night, but somebody moved in. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone had moved out because they had to leave for whatever reason, you'd think that, you know, the house was left to, you know, real estate owners or something like that, and, you know, it might be empty for a little while before anyone shows up in it again. But literally, both times, the houses were already emptied and refurnished with new people living there the next day. Crazy, right? Now, for some reason, if if you know me, if you are who you think, you obviously you know who you are. If for some reason you're watching this, I hope things are going really well for you. I hope there was nothing nefarious going on in your family's life that you had to kind of pick up and leave. But I hope things are going good for you. It was very strange. It was very strange. That's the part that gets me. Someone moved in the next day. I know. It wasn't like I went there, I knocked on an empty house, you know, there was nobody in there, all the power was off. I was like, no. There was literally another family there. And they did, both times they didn't really, oh, jeez. Both times they didn't really seem like, both times they didn't really seem like, do I even have anything? Yeah, both times, the families didn't. Sorry, my nose is running. Both times, there were new families in there, and they weren't even that, like, they themselves weren't even that shocked that they were there. Right? Like you said, like, the fact that someone is literally there the next day. So that's why I assumed witness relocation program as well, because I'm assuming that, you know, maybe the government bought the house and was constantly moving people in and out of it. Maybe. I shot him right in the head. Right in the head. But, yeah, it's, and once again, you know who you are. I hope things are going wonderful for you. You know, she was really young as well, of course. So, yeah, it's strange. It's strange. It's something I've obviously never forgotten. I mean, like, you know, when I was younger, I just assumed that, well, I guess part of me was just like, I don't know the world. I mean, I don't know what, this seems strange, sure, but I'm a kid, right? I mean, like, whatever. Maybe I just didn't know better. And as I got older and older, I'm like, yeah, no, that was just too weird. It was too strange. It was too weird. And I didn't know anything about selling houses or, you know, that sort of thing. Maybe it was normal for people to be moving in all of a sudden the next day. It just didn't feel normal. But once again, I was a kid, so I didn't really question it too much. I was like, whatever. But yeah, that's she was really sweet, really good looking too. I really really good looking. I was a child, for God's sake. She was really pretty. She was very, very pretty. She's a bit of a tomboy, but she had such a great smile, just really big smile. And it's funny. Every time I think about that story, I think about one of my favorite movies called Running on Empty. If you've ever seen that movie, that's a tearjerker. If you want to cry, if you like to cry in movies, watch Running on Empty. With Judd Hirsch, River Phoenix, I can't remember the woman's name. Did you ever ask your parents what they thought about it? I think I talked to them about it because I think I said, yeah, it's weird, you know. Like I would have gone back and just said, because I remember them asking me, you know, oh, where's so and so? I'd be like, oh, they're gone. They just left, and they were just like, they just moved. They just left. They didn't say anything. I remember them saying that, but once again, it was just, yeah, I don't know. It was strange. It's very strange. I'll never forget it. I'm hoping, you know, one of these days, you know, I'm assuming she's probably married, has kids, and all that stuff. But I'm hoping that one of these days that she would find me, not because she was looking for me, but just because we bumped into each other, and she could tell me the story. You know, maybe she, like, in the movie Running on Empty, it was exactly that. It was the family, the parents were on the run. They weren't using the witness relocation, but they were on the run. And unfortunately, the two young boys that they had, you know, they had to suffer constantly moving over and over again as they grew up. So, you know, if that was something that she had to go through, I'm like, oh my God, it would have driven me crazy. But it's an old movie. It's a really old movie, 80s kind of movie. So if you like really good movies, you like to cry in movies, check it out. Running on Empty, really good movie. I had that movie and I gave it away to someone. I lent it to somebody, and I never got it back, unfortunately. Which means I have to get it again. I have to go get it again. But what was that? Oh my God. But yeah, I do remember like mentioning it to my folks. My folks were just like, the Russian mob. My folks were just like, yeah, like, you know, they thought it was strange for a moment, but once again, I was a kid. They're like, well, if it's not bothering him too much, then I guess we shouldn't really worry about it. I'm assuming that's what they were thinking. I don't know. I don't know. And the reason I mentioned that my cousins from England came by, it's kind of like he only met her for like a couple of days, and he had fallen for her. There were three cousins of mine, 3 boys, and the youngest one was my age. And the only reason I brought it up was because, like, you know, he's kind of like my proof. He remembers, I think he remembers her. I haven't asked him about it, actually, now that I think about it. But he was my proof that, you know, that she was real. For a better, lack of a better term to put it. I only cry when watching a movie with needless bloodshed, extreme violence, unnecessary death, and torture. It's so beautiful. JC, you watch The Americans? I'm not quite sure why to say that, Quatch. Disturbing? Yeah, maybe a little. No, you're joking. Just joking. Jokey, jokey, jokey. I got another kind of a weird story. I'm not sure if you guys want to hear it. You let me know if you want to hear it. I mean, it's probably just going to make me look bad. This was more of back in high school, but people are going to be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing to turn these girls away? But I don't want to bore you with stories all night. You probably don't want to hear it, but if you do, you let me know. It's not as extravagant as that one, but it's... An awesome TV show, Russian spies posing as Americans during the 80s. I love hearing the stories. Ooh, Clutch. I've heard that show was really good. I'll have to check it out. I've never seen it. I don't usually watch anything outside of sports and politics usually. Justin's got a very strict visual dietary constraint when it comes to what he watches. He knows what he wants to watch, and if it's not that, then it's nothing. Alright, let's get rid of that. We'll take that. That's right. Just let everyone know you're there. I haven't been paying attention to where I've been and where I haven't been. That's probably not good. Yeah, story times are fun. It's always nice to see the experiences people have gone through in their lives. Everyone's got, you know, crazy stories and stuff. Damn backpacks! Where are all the backpacks? They tell the spies to do something for a certain reason. The spies later figure out it was bullshit that they were telling them, and they were using stuff for the wrong reason. But they're still loyal. I saw him run by down there. I need a better gun. And backpack. I can't even pick that shit up. God damn it, there's two of them here and I can't pick them up. Backpack! I do watch some sci-fi. Oh, what is going on here? Backpack. Mr. Backpack. I do watch some sci-fi, supernatural type stuff, but usually I'm feeling like that. I can just sit down and write a fiction instead of watching them. It's true. It seems like the guy wants to become an American, but the female does not. Alright. Finally. Jeez Louise. Anyway, Andy, I wanted to hear your second story. Oh, my second story. Alright. So, this was in high school. Now, once again, I'm sure you all know. Sorry, I was in lurk mode. That's no problem. No problem, little Freda. I'm sure you all know guys like me when you're growing up. Like I was the guy who I got along. I got along with everybody. Like I was, I wasn't what people would call popular, but at the same time, I knew a bit of everybody from every clique, right? And no one seemed, I don't know what it was, and no one seemed to care that, I was spending time with one group over the other. It was fine. I never really worried about those sort of things. It just seemed to work out that way. But when it comes to those guns over there, what are the chances I could actually? I can't jump that right now. When it comes to the ladies, them ladies, yo, my prowess as a lady killer was not really existent. Not that I was, not that I was horrible at it. It was just never a high thing on my priority list. And I think because of that, I actually had like quite a lot of girlfriends, like friends who were girls, and it was nice. It was good. They were good to hang out with and everything like that, and it was very good, healthy, unassuming relationships, friendships, and I liked it. I never didn't bother me that a lot of these girls who were my friends were going out with other guys. I was the guy that a lot of girls could come and talk to, and I was just that guy. I'm sure you all know guys like that growing up. I was one of those guys. So in high school, I got to know this one girl, and she was she was promiscuous, not to a fault, just young and like to have a good time, and we spent a lot of time together. Sometimes like little physical things, nothing big, nothing major, but it was a lot of physical flirting and that kind of stuff. And it was funny. One of my best friends was very much into that kind of lifestyle, and that was fine. It seemed to fit the way he did things, which was good, I guess, for him. So anyways, I know I'm kind of dragging out the story. I don't mean to, but it just kind of makes sense with what I'm trying to say. But so this girl who she ended up physically being with him, I guess, if you want to say, very pretty regularly, and that was fine. It was good. It was good. It was good times. It didn't bother me at all. It didn't bother them that it didn't bother me. They weren't. It was very all. It was all in all. It was very unassuming. The whole relationship with the three of us all together, and they knew that they could. When the night was over, if the two of them wanted to go and spend time together, just the two of them, they knew that they could do that, and they wouldn't have to worry about any judgment for me because I didn't really care one way or the other. And so later on down the line, after they kind of had their fill of each other, my friend, who we stopped being friends for a specific reason, nothing, it's just one of those things. But me and this girl stayed really good friends, and it came to a point where we were getting really close, and I thought that things were going really well. We were talking about, you know, our relationship status and, you know, maybe becoming a couple. And she was going away on a trip with her parents to the States. She's like, yeah, she's like, you know, when we come back, you know, we'll do the whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing if you're into it. I said, yeah, it'd be great. You know, we seem to have such a good time together, you know, why not? And it was one of my early relationships, and I was just like still very new to the idea. And it hurt in a very weird way because her house, it was actually very close to mine. I could actually like see her house from my house, and so they went to the States, and I was looking forward to, you know, seeing her when she came back, and you know, we were gonna start our relationship and our young bloom relationship, and I am not paying any attention to this game, but so when I saw her parents in the driveway. So I went over to the house, and now keep in mind that we were both excited for the relationship to start. I thought we were, anyways. She said she was. Saw her parents in the driveway, and I was like, oh yeah, so is, you know, I asked her, so where's so-and-so? And they're like, we're in high school, remember. So you're still under, essentially, the parental rule of your parents. Like, you know, at least I was at that age. Like, this is early high school. And our parents are like, yeah, she didn't come back with us. I was like, what? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, we left her in the States. So, you know, we're probably talking about, like, you know, around 15 or 16, somewhere around that age. And I was just kind of like, I was just like flabbergasted. At first I was like, oh, okay, well maybe, you know, maybe they have family there, so maybe she's staying there for a while, and, you know, she'll be back a week later or something. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, when is she coming back? They're like, she's not coming back. I'm just like, what? She's like, yeah, she met some guy, and she moved in with him. I was like, it's been like 2 weeks. You guys have been gone for like 2 weeks. She just meets a guy? She just met a guy, and she's staying there with him? She's like, yeah. We told her that she shouldn't, and she just wouldn't listen. She just wouldn't come. So, we just left her there. Am I crazy in thinking that the parents sound very, like, nonchalant about it? Like, nah, that's just the way our family do things? Like, I mean, what? I was flabbergasted. I mean, I understand maybe the idea of, I know, right? I mean, I understand the idea of maybe, you know, teenage angst, you run away from home and you do something, but they all went away on this trip together as a family, and they just don't come back with her. And I knew her folks. They didn't seem They didn't seem out of the ordinary. But maybe their ideas on... That girl is so dumb and the parents are terrible. I don't know. Maybe their idea of freedom as a youngster is a little bit more liberal than mine. I don't know, but so I have to admit that was one of the first times where I was like, I don't know. I'm so horrible at this game. Close-up shooting. Love story time with India. Yeah, and this is the thing. It's like, it was one of the first times that I felt really bad because it was just like, if someone doesn't want to leave, you can't make them. Yeah, I was, you know, I sat at home for quite a while. Not like brooding at home, but I spent quite a night wondering, like, I was so sure, like even the night before she left, literally the night before she left, you know, it was a very physical night for us. Nothing major happened, but not that that's any means as like a reason to stay just because you're physical with someone, but I don't know. I have to admit, there was a couple of nights where I was just like, what? Like, was I that? I wasn't like, was I that bad or was that horrible person? I didn't think that at all. I was just thinking, like, was I that mistaken in thinking that she wanted an actual relationship? She obviously did not. But I was obviously in the wrong. She was thinking one thing, I was thinking something totally different. Very strange. And yeah, I've never seen her again. I don't know whatever happened to her. But, and you know who you are as well. If you are ever watching this, you know, hey, I have to admit, I was a little heartbroken that, you know, we were looking to start up some kind of, you know, innocent childhood, you know, relationship and just decided to leave me high and dry. But no ill will. I hope things are going well for you. I hope you're happy. You know, I hope your life has turned out the way you wanted it to turn out. It's very strange. Very strange. And the funny thing is, man, I've got a lot of friends who are girls, and growing up, it was always that way with me. I had just as much friends with girls that I have with guys. So it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like I was the kind of guy that only hung around girls. I had both. Like I had guy friends, I had girlfriends, and I like to think that, you know, I was a very unassuming person when it came to what people like or dislike. You know, I was never one for, well, you know, you're supposed to like this or you're not supposed to like this. So, I never questioned anybody, and I think people found it easy to talk to me because I was never a type of person to put any kind of like preconceived ideas on that particular person, you know, whether they were I guess people always felt comfortable talking to me. They never felt judged, that's for sure. because I never felt the need to judge people. But nice pointing at the camera and telling it that, Indy. I married my high school sweetheart. Yesterday, June 7th, would have been our 11th anniversary if we hadn't gotten divorced. Your story at least had a happy ending. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, Wow. Where was that? Where was that coming from? Yeah, you mentioned that before, man. I'm sorry that things didn't work out. I'm not. I'm glad it's over. Well, hey. If you're happy, then I'm happy, my friend. I married my high school sweetheart as well. 2 years later, she said that the military changed me and left. Screw you, too. Well, all right, then. Yeah, people keep asking me, you know, if I, you know, it's just like the same thing with family, you know, aunts and uncles. Like, oh, when are you gonna get married? And I'm like, I don't plan on it. And they're like, it's like, you know, it's like I've somehow personally affronted them. Like I just insulted them personally every time I say it, and the looks on their faces are like, what? What do you mean? Like, it's not really. It's not in the. Oh shit. You know what? That's the thing. The military does change us. The problem is the spouse doesn't change with us. We're growing and learning, and they stay stagnant. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I mean, you're experiencing something that they cannot experience. So when you come back, you're definitely going to be a different person. Either they have the ability to, you know, to say, hey, okay, that's cool, we roll with it, you know, and, you know, you just add it into what it means to be married to this person or in love with this person, and you move on, or you just, I guess it's the other way around sometimes. It's just like, too different. It's too different. It's not the same person. And they look at it as like, I signed up for person A, now you're person B. Actually, no, you'd probably be more like person AB, but that B is too much of a difference for some people, and they almost take it as a, you know, as a personal statement. Like, you know, you did this to me? That's not very fair. It's like, no, I did this, and this is who I am now. But anyways, I'm glad I wasn't married while I was in the military, but damn, it'd be nice to get that done before I got too freaking old. I don't know. So yeah, it's like a lot of people say, you know, old as a frame of mind. I always, whenever people ask me like, oh, so you're not going to get married? It's like, no, it's not that I'm not going to get married. It's just that I'm not actively looking to get married. If the position or the opportunity or the person presented itself, then great. You know, then maybe I might move forward with it, but I'm not actively looking. And to tell you the honest truth, meet me in Vegas, Jen. We'll cross it off your bucket list. Do it up, do it up. Oh, I would love to have that on my channel. That'd be a great thing. I would talk about you guys all the time on my channel. But I keep telling people, it's like, you know what? You know when I would love to fall in love? I would love to fall in love and get married in my like 70s or 80s. Now, that I think would be great. You know, talk about a time in your life where it is all about the feelings. There's no assuming anything. There's no, you know, what is this person going to turn into? What are they going to be? It's like, this is me. I'm already on the downslide. So if you like what you're looking at on the downslide, then we cool. We good. I'd get married at that age for sure. Why not? We can get old. We can, you know, take our meds together. We can, you know, we can grumble about our aches and pains together. Sure, why not? If you guys go to Vegas, you have to invite me. I'll be a witness. By then, my plumbing probably don't work too well. Well, you don't have to use the plumbing to be in love with somebody. Spending time with somebody and enjoying that time, that'll give you a rush. That'll set off those endorphins just as likely. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content. If you like story time. Maybe I'll need those indigo dye centerpieces after all. Yeah. Let's set up a registry, man. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. I get some of my mom's recipes to cater, you know, to do some Trinidadian food for your and Jen's big day. We'll have we'll eat well and then we'll go hit the slots. You guys are great. You guys are great. Love it. Love it. Whoa, okay. I really have not been paying much attention to these games. I'm sorry, the games have probably been pretty boring for you guys. But after this game, it's already won. After this game, I think I'm going to jump into Canarium. I know it's late for you guys, so I obviously don't expect you guys to stick around. I mean, I'm happy you guys came by and said hi in the first place. Yeah, I need to know what's going on in that game. It's crazy. I had a dream last night about that game. And I woke up, like, it was weird because I woke up thinking that I knew how to solve the game. Oh, yes! Shot him in the kneecaps! Right in the kneecaps, my friend. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, mofo.
I don't mean no disrespect, but Tubby got wrecked.
Oh my god. That, that. Put that on that. We will solve the Canarium conundrum. Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange, that game. I'm glad that you guys are there to go a little crazy with me when I play it. I mean, the story is intriguing, I have to admit. Like this underwater world, that ancient underwater lizard-like group of beings existed and had a certain technology that we don't really have today, I guess. It's very strange. Very strange. And I like it's got kind of like puzzle aspects to it as well. And Machinarium is going really well too. Thanks again for playing that with me. It's nice to have you guys there. Whoever happens to be in the stream at the time, everyone's been really helpful. Help me out with that game. Tubby got wrecked. I don't mean no disrespect. You gotta keep him in check. Tubby got wrecked. Oh yeah, and we started Life is Strange last night. That was a neat game as well. I'm glad I got that started. Okay, what am I going back? What am I doing here? Well, let's try and get Just try and get a sense of purpose here. Where are we going? Shit. Your internet crashed? You missed the Tubby song? Did you really? Are you just saying that? You know, if you just want to hear it again, I'll be willing to play it again. My phone rang a couple of days ago. I was hanging out with some friends. And it was a quiet moment. All of a sudden we heard Tubby Get Wrecked blaring. I ran for my phone. Too funny. Too funny. Alright, let's play it again. Let's just play it again because Julie's awesome, and the song is awesome, and shooting and killing somebody in the kneecaps, that's awesome too. Is that? Oh, that's an M4. What the shit? Take that. Damn right we're taking that. You're a wonderful person. She is a wonderful person. You're right. She is. Okay. I have... Oh, not a big fan of that 2x scope. Put that on there. Put that on there. Might be better than that. Might be better than the actual sights that are on there. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of the... Get rid of that as well. Get rid of that. And we're still in the safety zone. Indeed, you are cool and we love you for who you are. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. That's what it is. You guys are too kind. Whoa, sound glitches. That explosion just disappeared. Do you hear that? Okay, it's getting gross. I love you too, don't worry, and everyone that's here. Yeah, no, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Best regs. The best regs I could ever ask for sure. The best indeed. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Can you imagine if, like, I got a comment, like a comment on my video from either one of those two girls I was telling you about? That would blow my mind. What? Oh my god. Indy, I need to play with your hair one day. That little full hawk thing is just begging for me to mess with it. I did the same thing to Skull Rebel when I met him. Yeah, it's, you know, it's funny. I have, I should put a picture up in Discord. I've had, my hair is, I've got a lot of people who like my hair. I mean, it's not graying or anything. I never really thought about it, and I've done a lot of stuff to my hair. Like, I lived for quite a long time with a shaved head. I had dreadlocks for a little while. I had just regular long hair for quite a while. Yeah, my hair's been all kinds of crazy throughout my life. And some people, yeah, a lot of times I meet people that love my hair for some reason. I'm like, this just happens to be the way I'm wearing it nowadays, and I'm getting some compliments on it. And it's funny because my day job that I mean, it's a day job, but it comes like a few times a year, are around, you know, students, university students, and it's so funny because I'm a lot of time I'm getting the compliments from them, which I would never expect. And, you know, I tell them how old I am, and they're like, oh, wow. And it's like, oh, well, you just don't carry yourself like, you know, you're that old. I'm like, oh. Yeah, if you had a plan, an idea for my hair, I'd probably take it. I'd go for it. Why not? It's only hair. It grows back. And even if it doesn't grow back, like I said, I've been bald before, so. I don't, see, the thing is, I don't have many pictures of myself, because I never really take many pictures. I take a lot of photographs whenever I travel and stuff. A lot of people are always like, you're not in any of the photos that you take. I'm like, well, I'm taking the photos for me. I was there. I was there. I want the photos as a memorandum for me. I don't need to be in the photos because I know I was there. They're like, yeah, but, you know. So I've every now and then, as I gotten older, I'm like, okay, I'll take like the odd selfie with a background picture of me in it for mostly for other people. But so I'll dig some of those out. I'll throw them on Discord or something for you guys to laugh at. Oh man. That full hog just begging him. Yeah, I know, it's weird because, you know, I get the headphone hair, right? Because it gets that line down the middle. But it's I like just kind of like, you know, I haven't been... My hair... Yeah, I'll try and find them. I'll scan them, or I'll like take a picture of them, and I'll throw them in there. I'll throw them on Discord. Yeah, I haven't been to like a proper barber or hairstylist, and I don't know how long. Like, I mean, it's been probably over like close to a decade since I've been to a hairdresser or a barber. I've been cutting and styling my own hair for years, and people are like, "Yeah, well, it looks really good. You just keep doing it." I'm like, "Well, it's because I pick really easy things to do." But I don't know. I guess it fits me. I don't know. Hair is like a hat, right? You wear your hair, and you own the way you wear your hair, and no one will think twice about it. It's like some people are like, "Oh, I can't pull off a hat." It's like, if you wear a hat, no matter what the hat is, if you walk around owning that hat, wearing the shit out of that hat, any stranger you come across will just automatically think that you always wear that hat, and they would never know the difference. We already have pics of you. We already have pics of you to laugh. The one when you played Little Nightmares. Oh yeah, some of those are actually really good. I like those. Those are funny. Wait, and he said he had dreads? I have to see that picture. They were really small dreads. They weren't like it was the only picture I have. It was kind of tied back. It was tied back. It was kind of out to about here, but it's not dreads as in the sense of like Long Island dreads, because they didn't have a chance to really grow out. I had them for a while, and I liked the way they look. I couldn't sleep with them though. I just couldn't sleep with them. After a while, it was just like, it's like rolling. When you roll your head around, it's like having rope, or like on your pillow, and then having your head on top of the rope. That's what it felt like. So I ended up shaving my head. I mean, I shaved. That was one of the many times I've shaved my head. But I shaved my head in high school as well. And cornrows? No, not really cornrows. Just because when you get dreads, you can get like thick, thin, or like medium dreads, and the cornrows are just like tight braids that are done against your scalp. So I got I got medium dreads done, and my hair was still pretty short, but I got them done, and I don't know if you know this, but like dreads, once you get dreads, as long as you take care of your dreads and because people, for some reason, people think dreads are really dirty, which they're not, but you actually have to spend a lot more time taking care of your hair than a lot of other hairstyles. But if you take care of your dreads properly, your hair will actually naturally start to grow out as dreads. So the first little while that you have dreads, you have to kind of keep going back and getting them, kind of waxed and retightened and that sort of thing. But after a while, your hair will grow out of your scalp like dreads. Yeah, longer hair is really good for sleeping. I drape mine over the back of my pillow, but sometimes still wake up with it wrapped around my neck. Yeah, man. I think I've had my hair down to like maybe here. I think that was the longest I've ever had my hair. And it was down to here, and then that was when I decided to get my dreads. Shit. Shit. Yeah, when you have long hair, they have to be everywhere. Jen, maybe you can shave your head like Indy does. Hey, I don't know. Some girls look good with the shaved head, man. I think it's a... Once again, you know, you try the style, own the style, you'll look good with it. Oh, shit. Ooh.
Tubby got wrecked. Gotta keep him in check. I don't mean no disrespect.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
But Tubby got wrecked.
Oh, hey, number 7. Holy crap, I wasn't even paying attention. Ah, too funny, too funny. All right. Let me see if... give me a second here. Thank you. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this. Let's see here. Oh, you want to see me as a little kid? I'll show you a little picture of me as a little kid. That's me as a little kid. I'm trying to see if I actually have my my dreadlock hair picture in here, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Okay, here's a picture. Here's a picture of I'll cut the girl out just because, you know, she might not want to be on screen. But this is back in I can't remember what I think this was a formal I think I went to. But it's not a very good picture. It's an old picture. But there's me with a shaved head. That's definitely not one of my better pictures of me with a shaved head, but once again, I don't have many pictures of myself. Most of my pictures on here are like my own family or my niece, places of where I've been. Silly. I know. Yeah, this is from my trips down in like Rome and Tuscany and Venice and Amsterdam and stuff like that. So I don't have that many photos of myself. But I'll find some of the other ones and I'll throw them up on Discord. I think people with black hair look good with shaved heads. Could be. I've never actually thought about it before. All right, I know it's late, but I'm gonna jump into Canarium. I don't know if you guys are. Once again, I know it's late, so and I know a lot of you were in Julie's stream, so you've probably been watching streams for a while. So you're probably going to bed soon, which is cool, no problem. But if you're bored, I'm going to jump into Canarium and see how far I can get this evening. Can't go to bed too late just because I got to get up, and we're going to the track for my Father's Day. So where is... Oh, there it is. Justin, how will you know if they have black hair if they're bald? I have very few pictures. Most of mine are mental pictures. Alright, that's cool.
Play it cool.
Bald and shaved are different hairstyles. That is true. Bald and shaved are different hairstyles. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely... Oh, wait. I've got my computer right here. What's that? Photo. Let me check here. Press any key to continue. All right. Yes, that's right. Bring on Canarium. Let's figure out what the shit is going on. And all that jazz. Photos. Yes. People were to look at my computer, they'd be like, dude, or my photos would be like, dude, you gotta, looks like you got something for ladies with tattoos. And I'd be like, yeah. Unfortunately, I do. Say very few physical pictures. Gotcha. Alright, I don't know what these pictures are. Forget it. I'll find them offline and I'll post them. All right, so let's get into Canarium. Continue. We continue on where we left off, which I don't remember. What happened last time? I don't remember. The games are just so... Oh, right. Okay. So we found ourselves in this room of...
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
like collectible items. I looked at all the maps and stuff like that. That door was locked. You say tattoos? I love them. Yeah, I have a... no, the thing is, you know... yeah, I don't know what to say. I have a thing for... you know... ladies with really nice tattoos. I mean, unfortunately, you know... I can't get the colors that I love to see on some people's tattoos, but... I used to have two of them. Yeah, I've only got a couple. I got like one large one and then two small ones, but I'd like to get another one at some point in time. Okay, guys, so listen. Jen just got a new one. I'm a stalker. Do you have tattoos, Jen? Oh, I mean,
The phonograph cylinder.
I have a phonograph cylinder. Oh, is that the one I took out from there? Didn't I have one? Oh, you have many. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I'm down. If you ever put them on Discord, let me know. I would love to take a look at them. I know that sounds creepy, but I'm not gonna hide it. I like good-looking tattoos. I like attractive women. I mean, I like attractive guys too. So that doesn't really mean anything, but okay. So follow me here. We got this room here, which has got that thing. I don't know what it does, but it's a thing. So don't forget that. We have... I'm not going to read that. Don't need to read that. Can't take anything else. I'm just looking around. We have this thing. It says that I need a cylinder for it. So in this room we've got... Oh, can I open this? Found a letter written to Dr. Faust. Read that another time. What about these other drawers? Nothing? Oh, what is this?
Looks like something's missing here.
Okay. Is there a crouch button? Okay, so remember this.
I need something that can fit.
Remember this. And remember... What was the other thing? Oh, this thing here. I have no tattoos, but I have a dicky-doo. A dicky-doo? I don't know what a dicky-doo is. $19.49. 1, 6, 13. Remember those numbers. 1, 6, 13. I'm not sure if we're going to need them, but 16, 13. 16, 13. That's when your belly sticks out more than your dicky do. Oh. Oh, Quatch. I'm weak right now. Oh, Quatch. You're a jokester. Quatch, go to bed, you're drunk. Oh, man. Why do games give you things? Okay, we got the third eye thing happening there that you can't do anything with. Drives me crazy. Okay, so remember this room too. 1613 was on that. Can you close this door? Turn on the radio or anything? No? Okay.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
Did I come up from downstairs or did I go... Watch, some of us refer to that as a spare tire or a tool shed. Actually, on average, I might drink once or twice a year, that's it. Did we come down from here?
I need to figure out what is needed.
Oh, all right. What's up, TJ? Wow, I feel like I just walked into something awkward. No. Same old conversation amongst us. You know how we do. You know how we do. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. We were just playing some PUBG, now we're doing some some Canary. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on in this game. It's craziness, craziness. You did, TJ. I'm ashamed to be a part of it. Oh, man. Yeah, I was playing some PUBG, and then we jumped into Canarium here. And oh, you missed story time. I told a bunch of stories while I was playing. Very bad. Very horribly at PUBG. See, this is where I thought I started. Up here. Okay, let's go room to room, okay? We're in this bedroom. Yes! Don't forget to hit that like, guys, just down below the video. Smash it up, smash it up, smash it up, smash it up. Crash! Yeah, for those of you who might be new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join us. Become a resident limer here. We would love to have you. Darkness Within. That is an actual book, isn't it? Pursuit of Loth Nalder. And he told some really great stuff. Oh, geez. Sorry to have missed the story time. Well, you know, you can always go back and watch them. I'll go through them again with you sometime. It's ridiculous, really. Ridiculous stories. Did you ever try looking that girl up on Facebook? No. I had a Facebook account. Well, I mean, I have one, but I got rid of everybody on it. I pruned everybody off it, my family and everything like that, because I never used it. I found Facebook got really ad heavy really, really quickly. I felt it like an assault on my eyes every time I went to it. So I was never a huge fan of it. Never a huge fan of it. So I deleted everybody, and I just kind of have it sitting there as a means for people to come across and say, "Oh, this guy's a gamer. Maybe I'll go check him out." No, I'm happy. I'm a generally happy guy, so I'm hoping things worked out for her. That's all that matters to me. I mean, there's been lots of times where I've wondered where she is now, what she's doing now. Both of them. Both of the girls. What they're doing these days, but... Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do up here. Ridiculous stories are my favorites. Well, yeah, well... Oh. I can use that handle. I found a crowbar. I can use that crowbar. Yeah, well, when you get some spare time, TJ, you can go check it out. So you can rewind the video and see what you think of the stories. Maybe you might find them interesting.
What?
Okay, hold on. And this room was... Oh yeah, I have a crowbar now. Let's go try something. They were entertaining stories. Well, I'm glad you found them entertaining. I hope they weren't too boring or anything. Alright, so let's...
Looks like something's missing here.
Yeah, this thing. How do I use these things again? Examine, select, select. One of them mysterious. I wish I had a good story to tell. I'm sure you do, Justin. I'm sure you do. We all have, like, I mean... I never thought I had good stories to tell, but I bring that up every now and then. Someone's like, that's a great story. I'm like, well, I guess. Dude, you wrote one and published it. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Justin, how come you keep subbing and unsubbing? Oh, you just did it the one time to make sure something was working for me. I was so sure that that was going to go in there. I was so sure. Oh. What the hell was that?
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
Thank you, TJ, but I only have 200 characters for chat. What's down here? Aha! Stuff! Oh my god, that was bright. Oh, okay. We know where that goes, don't we? Okay. What else is down there? Oh, and we know where this goes too. Anything else down here? Okay, so what do we do first? We do this one first.
When using Cornerium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear to me. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature.
Wow.
Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations. As a result, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Good find. Thanks. One account for good Justin, one for evil Justin.
What?
Okay, so let's see where I need to do that too. I have a space. Where was that thing? Is that Mama TJ? No, I believe that's just TJ. So was it? Oh, it was downstairs. It was downstairs. Pardon, Wilfredo? Pardon? That is the lovely TJ herself. Indeed, indeed. Alright. We got that thing. Stick it in there. Now. Okay. So it's a certain order that I have to do them in. Oh, shit. Funny bone. Ain't no funny. It's not funny at all. Oh, yes, that's me. I decided to come out of incognito. I don't know if it will last. Huh? You do you. We love you either way. We love you either way, TJ. I did not know you was a girl. I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me? Alright, so, like, this could be anything. I like that you didn't know I was a girl. Because of the name. Yeah, the anonymity is nice sometimes. So, okay, so we're gonna have to figure. What order I have to push these in. Yes, she did mention that a little while ago. All right. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, yeah. Alright, so, people treat you differently if they know your gender. It's interesting to observe. That's very true. It's very true. Okay, so we need to find out what order we need to push those buttons in. What order indeed? Dream catchers there. TJ just said we were all part of a heinous social experiment. I don't see any of those symbols anywhere. Lots of dream catchers everywhere, though. She is evil. No symbols on any of these, right? I know. I needed coma. I feel ashamed. That's no problem. So I've got the crowbar. Wait, what happened to my crowbar? What the hell happened to my... Oh, I used the crowbar for that floor, I guess? Okay, hold on, hold on. Where am I supposed to figure out the order to push those buttons?
Not.
The ladies always tell me they're not bi. I start crying and say, it's just a dicky-do. Andy, I was hanging out with a guy from Montreal tonight. He grew up in Toronto. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I lived in Toronto. I worked in Toronto for a little while. Montreal's beautiful too. Montreal's a great city. Did so he moved to the States, I guess? Are you in the States, TJ? Or are you Canadian? Now I'm starting to think that you're Canadian. I kept fighting the urge to ask him if he knew you. I was born in Montreal. I only lived there until I was like 1. So I didn't get a chance to pick up the language, unfortunately. But yeah, it's Portland, Oregon. That's right. That's right. Agartha. $16.13. I'm just checking really quickly. There's something, there was something in here that mentioned what order I was supposed to hit those buttons in. If you see something, let me know. Oops. That's about 4 hours from where I live. Okay. Does that change when I hit this thing?
Woodland Lizard Spirit Mask. A serpentine ritual mask from India.
Oh man, we've been in here for like 2 minutes. I'm already like stuck. A lot of damn reading in this game. Secondary part, primary part, mounted on a glove. Tensor. Jeez.
Looks like something's missing here.
Nothing's changed. I have nothing except for my flashlight. I keep wanting to pull on one of these wall sconces to see if a magic door will open. I have a fan that live right near that bridge of the gods between Washington and Oregon. Cool. Well, I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. $16. Did an escape room once where one of the puzzle solutions was to put the tribal mask on the correct skull. Really? It won't let me take the... I mean, that sounds pretty sick. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. It won't let me take any of the tribal mask, unfortunately. Is there a 16?
What?
Alright. Well, this was a really bad start to this game. Maybe we just go downstairs and start pushing buttons. The mascots have numbers. I wonder if that relates to what you saw on the calendar. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Jen. So look, so we have... The calendar was it was 6, 1, 6... Where is that room? It was in here, right? The calendar says 1, 6, 13. So 1, 6, 13. So this is 1. There's 6. Well, there's 13. Three, 7, no 6. Well, it doesn't look like it. Let's go down. It was in that movie with Kristen Dunst. I need to look it up. Heavy drug user, so she started backpacking. Well, the movie's called Wild. I read that book. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going down to the basement. We're going to start pushing buttons. Unless there's something down here. That I'm missing.
Rot.
Okay. 1, 6. Maybe look at the ceiling and figure out what sign it is to click on for that. Alright, so let's look at these. Do I have the drawing in my book at all? Okay, so let's take a quick look at all these things here. So go ahead, like a circle with like this circle, kind of like an inverse of this. Moon. Three, like, I don't know if it's claws or three birds or scales. The sun. Let's go back up to the like you said. Let's go check the roof. Which room is it?
It's locked.
Is it all the way upstairs? Or is it in here? It's in here. We might have to give up early tonight. Not getting anywhere. Now, one of those rare moods. I feel like being a chatty catty. I think we're done for. I think we are done for. Do you see numbers on the items in the case just outside the room? Yeah, so we got 6, 4, 5. The display has a skull. Maybe 2 in the bottom shelf. Yes. Oh. sun and stars. Is that a sun? Oh, oh. Okay. What are we looking at you there? It's hard to read that. Yeah, I think you're right. Deliberately preserved heads of Mesopotamia, marshland, self-cultivated mines, keep in permanence by getting dried. Oh, that was... No, that's a different one. Relic is why I have two versions, but this one is extremely wide. It's called the depiction of a dark sphere. Okay, it is called Urahana D. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but it's from the symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one. It is thought that it could mean the underworld. So we saw that, right? We saw a circle like that. 6 equals moon. Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess. Okay, so one could be that circle, the second one could be the moon. Esteemed by an eastern tribe, okay. So that was 1, 6, and then 13.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit, Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways. This is called the Mask.
Okay, so what is 13? Yeah, so 1 is the underworld, dark inside light circles. We push the buttons in that order. Right, so dark inside light, and then the moon, and then 13. 13 is
This relic is
over here. Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamia marshlands. Such cultivated minds keep in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun, with methods now lost to us. So the sun symbol. They were believed to be symbols of knowledge. Okay. So you're right. So we go underworld, moon, sun. Let's try that. Man, thank God you guys are here. Shit. Underworld, moon, sun. Right? Okay. Where are the stairs now? Underworld, the moon, sun. Where are the damn stairs now? There we are. Alright. Underworld was the dark inside light circle. So that'd be Underworld. Moon. Sun. Alright. Maybe this one. There we go. Well done, TJ. Well done. Thank you very much. Actually, thank you, all of you. Nice. Alright, another one of those. I'll take that. Okay, let's look at these things as we go, slowly. Into the room. Yes, woohoo indeed. Thank you. Alright, so let's put this in here. See what I have to say.
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient cornariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
That's the thing that's on our wrist, right? That we can't seem to use at the moment. Okay, so I'm just looking around. Alright, let's go down, I guess.
I hope the ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
Oh, dude, don't say things like that, because then it's for sure gonna... Oh, I'm not wearing that thing. I thought I was. Man, this is a long ladder. I'm waiting for it to break and scare the piss out of me. Jesus. Yeah, it's deep, alright. Great. Great. Coffins. Just what we needed to see, right? What is that? Alright, guys. Let's go see whatever the hell this thing is before the night is over. What's that noise? Hello? Is that me making that noise? Another memory thing here? Okay. I love how there's a random lantern lit for you at the bottom of the ladder. I know, right? It's like they knew I was coming. Key. I'll take that key. Thank you. Okay, before I go look at the elephant in the room, which is that thing there, we'll get to that in a sec. Well, I guess it is his dream / nightmare. That's true. True. Whoa. Taking that. Oh, taking that. Printer here. Let's hear what this thing has to say. Boom.
It is said that ancient conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside through the endless vacuum into other receiving conariums. Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond the third dimension. Being able to contemplate vistas and sense things you could never ever dream of with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation. Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics. It is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time, forevermore, and we failed to read between the lines.
Deep. Deep shit, man. Deep, deep shit. Okay, we got a battery. All right. Let's go look at the thing from this side. It's so bright. Okay, so we have a drawing here. Elder sign, star in a circle. What does it mean when the star is tilted? What does that read? Shape resembles and what? Shape resembles a what? An ebb. An ebb thing? Shape resembles an ebb thing? Alright. Star. That is twisted, turned, right? To the right. Right? Is that this thing here? Star? Maybe? Clock? Alright, let's look at this thing here.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy, and dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
Really? That's it? That's all I'm getting out of this thing?
I remember this place, and what we...
I was expecting much more from that thing. Like, I was expecting something to happen. So I've got a key, standard metallic key, a circular metallic object with 5-pointed design on one side. On the other side there's a complex inscription that looks like a star map. So I guess we take those things back upstairs, right? Let's go back upstairs. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, a key opens this door. Wow. I didn't even see that door. A lot of bottles. I'm afraid to step on this thing. I'm gonna go around it. Oh my god, that scared me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything's going all weird like. Okay, just look at it. Look at it. What is it? Jesus.
I knew it. All those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Rub al-Khali for who knows how many millennia.
Yeah. I didn't want to step on it, but it scared me too. Well, what the shit? Where do we go now? You ugly. You are ugly, sir. I took the drawing down of this, so we... Did I not have a flashlight before? I don't have those things anymore. What? What was the point of giving him to me? They just gave me an axe. That's not a good sign, right? The fact that I need an axe. Can I not take this? All right. Can't go any farther that way. Hello? It's me making those noises, isn't it? Okay. Hi guys. We cool, right? We all cool here? Okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I'm waiting for one of these things to like grab me.
The hallway seems like it was intentionally blocked with this ornate wall, and there are some primal writings inscribed on it. As far as I can tell, the text talks about a guardian, a formless, glistening and reflectively iridescent black protoplasm, able to mark and reflect all forms and organs.
All right then. Can I go through here? hope I remembered whatever was on that wall. Because it ain't there no more.
I wonder if these mummified bodies were the ones who originally built this place.
Interesting. Maybe. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out? Okay. Man. These sculptures, yo. Creep me out a bit. Oh, hello. What are you guys pointing at? Pointing at this thing. Alright. Okay. I did that by accident. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. You know what? Let's back away. Circular stone tablets. Okay, let's back away from this for a second. And how do I save the game? Save game. We're saving it right here. Alright guys, I think it's probably a good time for me to stop. It's around, it's almost 3. It's about 20 to 3. I gotta get up early to take Dad out for Father's Day. Thank you guys for helping me out with this puzzle. Otherwise I would have been stuck in that room. But, yeah, so I'll save it here, and we'll continue this either, you know, tomorrow night, the next night, or whatever. Once again, I don't want to spend too much time apart from it. But I'll be either playing this tomorrow, or Life is Strange, or another one of the indie games that I've got, as well as something else, I'm sure. But, you know, thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button just down below the video. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Oh, and you know, for future, if there's games that you guys have wanted to see, or you have seen and you wouldn't mind watching me play them, then you know, always feel free to you can put that in the comments down below, or you can put that in Discord. I would love to have like a kind of like a well of games that I could possibly go to. So it's like, oh, you know, I want to add a new game to the roster, but I haven't thought of which ones I want yet. So if I have a list of games, I can always, you know, put them aside and then maybe get to one of those games. So feel free to, you know, throw in some game suggestions, you know, either in Discord or down in the comments below. And yeah, for those of you tomorrow, have a good Sunday. Those of you going to bed, have a good night, sleep well, and I will catch you guys all on the next live stream. Later, guys. Oh, also, I don't know if you're here or not, Wilfredo. And thanks, a friend. Yes, a friend. Yeah, thanks, a friend for the last donation, if that's what you're talking about, Quatch. Yeah, he was the last one to donate. So thank you as well. But Wilfredo donated, I believe, as well. For some reason it didn't go through, but Wilfredo, if it does, I will definitely let you know, just so we make sure that, you know, things don't get mixed up and that sort of thing. I can refund the money to you too. It's no big deal. Not a problem. But once again, guys, thanks for coming by, hanging out, you know, just chilling out with me for a little bit. And, you know, the stream's nothing without you guys, so I really, really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, have a good night, and I will catch you all on the next live stream. Later, guys.